Wow. Okay. The music went bye-bye. Come back. All right. Well, you know what? Not that one. I want the other one. Hold on. Scuff off rip. That is loud. Sorry about that. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Queen Okami, and we are here for the last week, the finale week of the Mysteria Grand Prix. I've already introduced myself, and I have here the one and only, the beautiful capybara, Zom. Zom, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, hello, everyone. It's Zo My God Knows. You may call me Zo or Zom, and I'm excited to be here commentating our finale week with Queen. Thank you
Absolutely.
for having me on board.
Thank you for showing up. Honestly, I really appreciate this. We are things are heating up for this last week. I made a last minute decision right before I posted the requirements and stuff for. There's a lot of things that changed. I want to point out for those who are missing out. The first 2 weeks we've been doing 4 races with a very static and fixed Musume rating system, so we can be a bit more consistent. But for this last week, I decided, after watching everyone else's performance, I said, you know what? I don't want to restrict you guys too much. Why don't we just release the restriction a little, like just a lot more, and then we also added another race at the end, mainly because I forgot to add some races that include the fall season. I went from summer to winter. I forgot about fall, so I had a last minute decision to change everything up, and now we have 5 races. The last race obviously being the Arimakinen. For those who don't know, Arimakinen is the end of year race in Japan and is the biggest one at that, ranging at a 2,500 meters. The one of the shorter long distance race, but it's definitely still a long distance regardless. So I am super duper excited for this. And if we're looking back here on the scoreboards, you guys, I don't have it up for you guys, but looking back on the scoreboard for the first 2 weeks, Porsche has been killing it with almost every race. Literally having seven victories and a second place win, and then everyone else is just steadily flowing. But so far, I think unless Porsche decides to disqualify herself, she has this in the bag. She absolutely, has a really high chance of winning. But don't let that deter you guys from getting second place, because there are prizes for second and third place. That being said, in second place we have Cross Hearts with 102 points. So so long as she can keep that going, so long as she can perform well, maybe even just getting 1 or 2 wins, I think she'll be able to secure that second place. And moving on to third place, we have Tao, but right behind him is Blairberry. So those two will be duking it out for third place throughout these next few races here. And then that leaves everyone else, such as White Moon, Jimmy, Itazu, that's basically everyone there, who are fighting it out for 4th and above. So I'm looking forward to this. Will Porsche do another sweep? If anything, I might be a little upset if she doesn't. In a way, I would, but also happy to see if anyone else is willing to go up against her, because yeah, she has been stealing the spotlight from almost everyone, except race number 8, where Jimmy stole that victory with his Oguri cap. That was exciting to see. So, with that being said, though, anything you're looking forward to before we get started?
I'm just looking forward to all the races in general. This is gonna be this is a big one. This is a big one tonight, and having more races than usual tonight. I'd love to see what everyone brings to the table. So let's get right into it. Let's start our first race.
Awesome. So in our first race, well, I'll go over the list here real quick. The first race we have is the Hashin Juvenile Fillies. Moving on to the Autumn Ten no Sho. And then we have the official G3 race, the Queen Cup. That is an actual cup in this game. I definitely didn't choose it because I had my name in it. And then we have the Hopeful Stakes, and then, as I said before, the finale, the Arimakinen. So I'm looking forward to all of this. That being said, we can move straight into the Hashin Juvenile Fillies. It is a mile distance race. a wonderful field size of 16. I need to get my Musume up on my phone. I don't have it up my phone, so my VTuber will be frozen here for a second. But yeah, I see already a nice diverse cast here. I see the Biwa Hayahide. I am. Oh, this is already gonna be something off rip. Let me pull this up. Race 3-1 starts. Let's see what everyone else is saying here. Porsche with the Biwa gif. Barry saying I'm scared. White Moon saying I'm a bit nervous. I do not blame any of you. All right. So we have let me pull this up real quick. Okay. Okay. All right. So the mood is awful here. So we're not gonna see a whole lot of amazingness in this race, but already did I do all the settings correctly? I did. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and start from the top. We have Jimmy with the Taiki Shuttle, the S Plus Taiki Shuttle. Love to see that. Got the sunny days, rainy days.
S Plus.
Absolutely, yeah. S Plus. That is almost hitting the limit.
That's fast.
That is really fast. Sorry, I just read that. I just read what White Moon just said. Everyone awful mood because Biwa is there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Honestly, okay, everyone's awful, but if you look at Gold Ship right here, she's just pissed because she knows.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, moving on from that though, yeah, this is a mile race. Seeing this Taiki Shuttle with high speed, pretty good power, with a low stamina. That's the average build you want to go for when it comes to a mile or sprint race. So honestly, can't even complain there. Moving on from there, we have, well, speaking of the beast herself, we have B right here as the number 5 favorite. Has a few stamina skills, few navigation, speed. Actually, this is a lot of skills. Holy moly. C stamina. So she will not be getting tired in this race at all. The speed's looking mediocre compared to our Taiki Shuttle here. So, assuming neither of these two run out of stamina, I think Biwa will be able to pull up ahead first, but Taiki Shuttle will probably lag behind a little bit. So, if we're just looking at just these two alone, I just think that if this distance was longer, Taiki Shuttle would win. But I think Biwa might have this in the bag. So we'll see. She is number 5 favorite after all. Moving on with White Moon's Grass Wonder. Sitting in the late strategy. Has very similar stats actually to Biwa. Just the only thing that's just changed is just guts. In fact, I don't understand why she's number 15 favorite here. These are the exact same stats. Like sitting aside guts. So I don't know. Maybe we're not seeing that the game is seeing. But yeah, no, I like this Grass Wonder for a mile race. Honestly, I didn't know that she even did mile race. I thought she did long distance and medium. So moving on with Itazo's King Halo. Pretty sure we've seen this King Halo before. Chilling on the speed, power, and wit as usual, as expected. We have Crossheart Silent Suzuka with the S speed. That's the C plus stamina and the C power. This is exactly the kind of build you want to go for when it comes to these kind of races. And with the S altitude on a mile, actually, I just now realized that. I also want to point out that we have 6 front runners, so they will be duking out from the start and all the way to the end. So yeah, no, this is a good for a mile race. This is personally my number 1 favorite for this race. Not even being biased, I do think that this Suzuka has what it takes to win. So, moving on with Itazo's second Uma with the B mile aptitude with the Megid Orion. It's a 2-star Orion, number 10 favorite. Standard distance, firm conditions. This is standard and it's good, unfortunately. So, not bad. Swinging Maestro, okay. Overall, pretty good. I just hope that B altitude doesn't drag her down too well. Moving on with Marazinski from White Moon, number 12 favorite. A speed, D plus stamina, B power, D plus wit there. Curvature's there. 777s, not bad. It's a really interesting stamina skill, but I like it. So honestly, this is pretty much of like of average ability. I do think this Marzinski is gonna do pretty well. The power is looking promising out of everyone that we've seen so far. In fact, I think that's the best power we've seen. Oops, sorry, I'm going ahead. Yeah, I think this is the best power. So this is a Boom Batoro saying between that and the Taiki Shuttle here. The Taiki Shuttle here has more speed, but has C plus power. So if these two start duking it out from the get-go, if we look at where Taiki Shuttle's chilling at, she's also front. So if these two go at it at the exact same time, this Marzinski is gonna go. She's gonna go up front first, which might get her that victory. The only thing that would make a key difference here is if it was a medium or long distance, then maybe a Taiki Shuttle would have what it takes. But then that comes down to stamina. So it really just all comes down to that. So that is the Saiyan Sky skill. I like that. I'm sorry, that's a acceleration in the weak corner. Okay, yeah. So combining that, this Marzinski will be probably taking off, assuming she procs all her skills. So good thing to see that. Moving on with Bortberry's Oh Goody Cap, number 16 favorite. That is unfortunate. I don't really see why. I think she'll do great here. The Gourmand and Curvature, Triumphant Pulse as well. Level 4 Triumphant Pulse, Corner Recovery as well, Corner Acceleration. I like all these skills. I'm pretty sure I like all these, maybe exception of Gourmand, but even then, that's fine. This is a solid Oh Goody Cap. Does not deserve to be number 16 favorite. Moving on to her teammate, El Condor Paso with the number 6 favorite. A, B, B, and 2 Ds. Not bad, not bad. I do like these skills. Can't complain there. Yeah, no, overall, just can't complain. Nothing too outstanding aside from the speed, so I'm looking forward to that. Moving on with Tao's Marzinski is the number 2 favorite. We all love Marzinski around these parts. Got the red shifts on your Maestro. 777's acceleration. I like it. It's a Miles one too. The wit is shown there. Being speed and stamina are doing good there. The power is not something that. The power is going to be something that she might struggle with, but other than that, I think she'll do just fine. I definitely do see her being at least top 5. So it really just comes down to power when it comes to a mile race. Moving on with Daiwa Scarlet's Crosshearts. Daiwa Scarlet's Crosshearts. I didn't know that Crosshearts was the Uma. My bad. The Crosshearts Daiwa Scarlet. Pace Chasing, ABC. I like that. Number 9 favorite. Has 3 unique skills there. Curvature, Home Stretch, Focus. I like that. Yeah, this is a solid Daiwa Scarlet. I do think that she'll do quite fine here. I think, though I will say, I do think that if you put her up front, she would probably have a better chance at placing really well. But you know, pace works just as well, so I'm not one to fuss. And then moving on with my El Condor Pasa, I'll let you guys bask in the El Condor Pasa that I was cooking. I want to test your wits on, see if you see something outstanding about this El Condor Pasa.
I mean, like, you've got a well-rounded El Condor Pasa. If I'm being honest, you know, get the speed and the stamina. Can we wait? You got S mile, S pace. Okay, what about your skills? Okay, I'm liking it.
So the outstanding part that I want to point out is this right here. Getting 2 S's for aptitude is quite a rare trait at that. And the best part, it spells out ass. I see immediately Barry posted a GIF immediately about that. But yes, this El Condor Pasa is quite a buff one at that. I was just doing a random run the other week, and she just so happened to get that, and I'm really happy with what she got. In fact, I don't even know. Can we look at the career real quick? Yeah, she got 4th in the URA finals, but yeah, no, she struggled in her whole entire career, and yet I was blessed with that. That's 2-star pace chaser, 1-star, or what was that, 1-star mile? 2-star mile, 2-star mile, 2-star mile, 2-star medium, 2-star pace. So that's not, it's like that's like nothing crazy compared to what Porsche pulled with the Biwa, but that's still extremely lucky. So And I could tell that this was a while ago too. You know why? Because I have not used this card in a while. So that's how you know. So yeah, not to be biased, but I do think that she deserves to be number 1 favorite here with the A speed, A stamina. She will struggle with power though, so having her up at pace, I'm hoping.
I'm loving the confidence. I'm loving the confidence.
Like, you know, setting aside bias, I do think she's gonna do well. Maybe number 1, you know, winning number 1. I hope so, but definitely placing top 5. I definitely do think that is a real thing. I do think that this is real in that sense. Moving on with my Smart Falcon with the Bee on Turf, number 4 favorite. She's ready here. We have the wet conditions going. It's sunny. It's not sunny. She's front row savvy, and this is a standard distance. So 3 of these 4 skills will be proccing. I'm bringing back my baby. My sweet child. I hate to see her like this, so I do want her to get a good race going. All the smart conditions. I agree, Tal. What's up, Tal? Are you ready to say something, Zon?
No, totally not me, but totally not me. I'm buying like a sheep.
I was gonna say. And then moving on. Ooh, we have here's the Silent Suzuka for Porsche. I was supposed to say Cross Hearts again, but we already went over that. 3 gold skills in corner recovery, the A speed, the C stamina, and the B plus power. If we compare that with the other Suzuka, C plus in contrasting to the C stamina there. So here's the hoping that that stamina will prevail. I think that's actually the best power we've seen. Who did we say we had the good power?
I have faith. I have faith.
I have faith too. Who had the best power here? Was it the Taiki? No, who was it? It was the Ryan. Or no, wait. It was Marzensky. Oh, but then I didn't realize I had great power too. So, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. So we're definitely seeing this Suzuka pushing up ahead first. Not that it matters a whole lot because she already has a front strategy going. So, moving on though, we have Tao's Hishi Amazon, number 7 favorite. Got some pretty good skills here. She needs to move on the outside if she's gonna do really well. That's basically Amazon's like whole shtick is that if she moves on the outside in the final corner, odds are she's gonna do well. And so having that go with the flow hopefully will help in having strategist. So here's the hoping that those proc well. And then moving on to our last one, the gold ship. Be across the board. I like this. This is a good gold ship. Number 13 favorite. I don't believe you. Having the S on mile as well. Body and mind, curvature, maestro. This is good stuff. This is a good build. I like this. This is a very good build. I don't know why this is number 13 favorite. This is good. So long as she doesn't suffer from late starts or rush activity, I think she'll do well. So that about covers that. We can get ourselves right into it. And she's on the outside too. That is such a well positioned gold ship. So yeah, so we got from the front, or not from the front, but from the inside, we got the Taiki shuttle. We got the Biwa Beast from Porsche in the number 2 pole position. And then moving down the line, we got the Suzuka number 5, other Suzuka number 14. And on the end with the Hishi Amazon and the gold ship. So Hishi Amazon will do well there. She just needs to stay on the outside. I think she'll do just fine. That being said, anything else you want to add before we get started?
Nope. Good luck, everyone.
Yep. Best of luck, everyone. Right. A very cloudy day. It had just rained, so the grass is going to be a bit, just slightly rough for all these Umas, but, you know, nothing that's going to stop them. So, as said before, Cross Hearts with the Silent Suzuka, number 3 favorite. Tao with the number 2 favorite, Marzinski, and me with the El Condor Pasa, number 1 favorite. That being said, they are ready to go in the gates. And they're off. Late start from the Smart Falcon, but she has 3 skills proc, so we see that Crossheart Suzuka also had a late start as well, but she had the focus going, so she's chilling there. We see Suzuka up there in the lead, the number 14 Suzuka, so I'm assuming that one's Porsche's. After that, we have Smart Falcon moving up in 2nd place. All behind that are the 2 Marzinskis, the summer one and the regular one, and then we have Crossheart Suzuka right in the middle with the Taiki Shuttle. We can see all these front runners already kind of fighting over 1st place immediately. All the corner skills are popping off as well. Yeah, the Oguri Cap, Okanda Pasa, Daiwa Scarlet, Biwa Haihide, Kishi Amazon as well. Chilling in the back is right there. The final corner's coming up. Suzuka is the first one to come out. The 2 Marzinskis are following up. Summer Marzinski is taking first briefly by half a length. Can she hold it any longer? Here we go, the final straightaway. Marzinski's in the lead. Suzuka is slowing down a little bit. No one seems to be catching up to Marzinski here. She has... Oh, wait, never mind. We have Suzuka pushing back ahead. Smart Falcon right on her tail. Daiwa Scarlet trying to push up ahead from 4th to 3rd. Can Suzuka hold it? Smart Falcon's right on her tail, but she's losing the lead. Summer Marzinski's backing away. Suzuka's going to take that victory with 2nd place with Smart Falcon. Wow, I'm disappointed in my Condor Pasa. I'm surprised she didn't get up there. That was all the outsiders were placed top 3 there. The top 4 actually. Interesting. 2nd place though. Congratulations, Porsche, with the 1st place with the Suzuka.
Porsche.
She is, you know, every single time when I look at her Uma, and I'm like, okay, I can see the flaw here, and it's like no flaw to be seen.
Surprise.
Yeah, it's always the biggest surprise. It is insane. So 2nd place goes to me, 3rd place goes to Jimmy, 4th place to Tao, 5th place to Crosshearts, 6th place to Moon, 7th to Itazu. Barry is at 12th place, and yep, that about covers for the most part for their best performance. Really interesting positions there. Let me go ahead and get the next race going. For those of you who are not following Porsche yet already on Uma Musume, if you guys want to know about her juicy strats after this tournament, you definitely should. As well as all her socials, actually. Now that we're talking about following and all that stuff, definitely follow her socials too. Amazing content creator. And I'm gonna save that. And get the next race going. Next race is the Fall Tenno Show, one of my favorite races to watch. Alright, let me catch up with chat a little bit. Porsche with the Suzuka. Flawless Uma. And then over on YouTube, Perfect for hello Emo. Emo, I got Emo actually into this game recently again, and whenever we sat in a voice chat, he is like pep talking the Uma and their cat, and like their real life cat, and it's just funny to hear Emo go back and forth, like, you know. It is just some funny. It is funny stuff.
So much.
No, like he literally will. He will like threaten the Uma. He'll be like, "Look, you see someone pulling ahead of you. You just grab him. You just grab him and you like by the head and you push him away." And he's just so funny. Threaten is a little much. I mean, you know, in-game threatening. You're not. You know, it's all fun in games. It is really funny. If you guys have not seen Emo ever play this game, when he gets into it, it is really funny. I give sound advice for winners. It's their choice to take it or not. And then I see Dragon Master. Is your team in this tournament? Technically yes, but I'm not actually competing. I'm just there because I kind of have to. The game won't let me host anything without being there. All right, let me get my face back up and going. So let's go ahead and start off with the old goody caplet from Blackberry. Oh, I probably should go over. Probably should 2,000 meters left. Okay, sorry, I need to refresh myself. With the S on pace, I like that. This is going to be a bit of a struggle, though, for Oguri Cap. Much like in the anime, she is taking on a course here that is not suited for her stamina and distance. So I do think that Oguri Cap is good here, but she's going to struggle in stamina. Unless she has Swinging Maestro. She does not have Swinging Maestro. She has Gourmand. That is okay. But overall, I do think that hers, like all her speed and power and her wit even, it's there. It's just stamina I'm worried about. So, but you know, overall, I do think that she'll place just fine other than that. Moving on with Crossarts Major McQueen and the 11th favorite. Basically the same stats as Oguri Cap, except just slightly worse speed but better stamina, so it's quite an exchange. Has a shooting for victory. Ramp up, 3 stamina skills, 5 stamina skills, and 3 speed skills. So I do think this is a solid McQueen. I love McQueen so much. She's one of my favorite characters of all time. That being said, I do think that this McQueen is just going to be overall solid. I like it. I do think that given enough strategies, I do think that this McQueen can... I mean, she has a lot of skills. Let's be real. That's a lot of skills that she got. So I mean, I can't complain there. Won the Yurei finale too. So interesting build though. Oh my gosh! Wait, 3 wit, 2 speed, and stamina. That is a very interesting build. That is something that I would run on, like, I don't know. I do think that wit building is real. It's a thing. I just didn't expect 3 cards. So this is a very interesting McQueen. Moving on with Jimmy's gold ship as the GOAT. It's B and a bunch of C attributes here. 3 gold skills, patience or corners, a double circle it is, by conditions not standard. This is good. This is good. A very good gold ship. I want to see her move up, but she is a 2-shot, a 2-star. Sorry, I read warning shot. So it is, the skill is not as strong. It is a level 5 though, actually. I just realized that. So maybe it is just as good as her normal skill. Okay. That is immediately made up for. I like that. Moving on to, I believe is the first time we're seeing Seiyun Sky, the front runner. Apparently she's meant to be really, really good. With the Curving Maestro as well. I like that. I love that. Amazing stamina, amazing speed. I do think, I refuse to believe what this game is saying as number 12 favorite. This is a good Seiyun Sky. I like the Seiyun Sky. And the fact that the mood is good.
The high stamina is definitely going to work out.
It is
in her favor in this particular race. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Absolutely, especially when there's only 2 front runners and she's one of them. This is a really good Seiyun Sky. She just cannot falter. That's it. So long as she doesn't rush herself, or like, so okay, she needs to get a good lead. As she has front runner savvy here, so this is good. If she gets a good lead, doesn't have a late start, and she's just chilling, and the pace speed is fine, she's gonna hold it to the end. So I look forward to seeing that. Moving on though, Portia with the Agnes Tachyon. S+ speed.
That speed though.
That speed is something, and this is good for this kind of race. If you're gonna run a long distance race, you need to have that speed and stamina, so that way you can get up to said speed, especially power. Like the short distance races have always been focused on speed, power, and wit. That being said, when you do long distance, yes, stamina guts kind of becomes a bit more of a priority. But you just need just enough stamina to hit that high speed just for, like, what, 10 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds? And you're chilling. And that's exactly, I think, what Portia had in mind with this Tachyon. And is a number 3 favorite. Standard distance, competitive spirit. Yep, 9 pace chaser, so that's going to proc. Curvature. I'm surprised no Swinging Maestro. Maybe, did she run... Did she run Super Crake? She did not. Was she relying on inspiration for it? Let's see. I don't think so. Okay, so she did not have Swinging Maestro in mind for this. I guess because she has this, so there's no point getting Maestro. So overall, though, a great Tachyon. Moving on with White Moon's gold ship. This is a good gold ship. Swinging Maestro, I see it with the curvature. Coast is clear. Okay. This is a good one. This is a good one. Worried about the wood a little bit, but that's okay. I do think this is gonna work just fine. I like that. Moving on with Boyberry's Daiwa Scarlet with the double S plus speed, C stamina, B power, and C wit as the #1 favorite. This is a Daiwa Scarlet with the curving maestro as well. Iron Will though is interesting, but we're not gonna talk about that. So firm conditions, it is firm, so that power is gonna proc. This is a great Daiwa, and the fact that you put her on pace for this kind of stamina is a good, that was a good call. If you put her up front, I think she would have gotten drained a little too fast. So it was a great call in your front to put her at pace. This is a good Daiwa Scarlet. I agree with this #1 favorite. I love this. I think this is the highest, this is the fastest Daiwa Scarlet we've seen all tournament. That is good.
Something.
All right, moving on with the new featured character in this game, Meisho Dodo. She is an absolute precious bean. Has confident issues, but that's okay. We still love her. We have the Swinging Maestro with the Rushing Gale. Yeah, this is a new character that got released. She is an absolute klutz, but she's adorable. So people say that she is a really good long distance Uma. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do here. This is actually the first Dodo I made, and for those, hold on. For those of you who are curious, for those who are looking at the stats here, looking at like what I did, you're more than welcome to look at this. This is exactly what I ran. She was completely undefeated in her entire career. She has the Senior Autumn Triple Crown. She won every single one of her races. And this was on.
That's a flex if I've ever seen one.
It is a flex, and you know what? I'm gonna go even one step further. This was my first Meisho Dodo, and she was undefeated. I know what I'm doing. I'll say it.
I love it. I love it.
I was trying to go for Pace Chaser here, like Pace S and Long S, but I never got it, so it's okay though. I love Meisho Dodo. She's absolutely adorable. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she could do here. Moving on with Porsche's Anime Tokai Teo. For those who don't understand what I mean by Anime Tokai Teo, Tokai Teo and Midget McQueen are featured in the 2nd season of the anime, and these are the outfits that they wear in the anime, and this is only seen in the anime. So if I ever say, oh, anime this, anime that, it's because it was featured in said anime. #8 favorite though, C stamina, S on medium distance. The guts and wit are slightly concerning, but honestly, I have faith in her. I just need her to not... She just needs to not, how do you say, repeat history as what she did against Midget McQueen in the Spring Tenno show. For these who don't know what I'm talking about, McQueen was able to go at a really good pace and held that pace and stayed focused, while Tokai Teo was in that competitive spirit and tried to push forward on a distance that she was not familiar with. And as a result, she ran out of stamina and couldn't keep up with the competition. And she lost not only her Triple Crown, but also her undefeated status. So it was rough for her, but let's just hope that she doesn't repeat history here. Moving on with the 2-star Agnes Tachyon from Itazu, #6 favorite, S aptitude from medium, A+ speed, B stamina, B wit. I like the wit. Overall, great skills. This is an overall. I've never seen race plan. What is this? Decrease fatigue mid race. Okay. Can't complain here. Honestly, a pretty solid Tachyon. I'm looking forward more to his Saiyan Sky though. Moving on with Tao's Grass Wonder. Pretty sure this is. I think we saw this Grass Wonder already. Could be wrong. #14 favorite. She has B aptitude on medium. I hope that B aptitude doesn't mess her up, but I see no reason why it would. So. Great stuff. Moving on with the Marzinski from Cross Arts. A wit, S+ speed. I'm gonna take a guess and say that she did the same build. She also did wit and yeah, there it is. Okay, so wit and speed and stamina. Okay, you mixed it up a little bit. Okay, understandable. And I do see that you're very very selective on what cards you bring. So honestly, can't complain there. So moving on with that though, this is good stuff overall. That stamina is very concerning though. If for a front runner, on a medium distance with D plus stamina is very concerning, but she does have swinging maestro, so that is good. So here's the hoping that swinging maestro comes in clutch. Moving on with Moon's Ogui Cap, number 7 favorite. Body Mine, Curving Maestro, Cut and Drive, Traveling Pulse, borderline S speed, B stamina, B plus power. This is good. I like this. A very good Ogui Cap. I'm expecting her to show up and steal a victory, hopefully. Moving on with the regular Tokai Teo from Tao, number 15 favorite. Lots of navigation skills, lots of recovery skills, A speed. This is good. This is good. That wit's slightly concerning, but that's okay. I do think that this Tokai Teo is solid. I definitely do think that she has a good chance of placing. Moving on with my Hishi Amazon. I'm relying on a lot of speed here. Not speed, sorry, power.
Power, holy crap.
Yeah. She is an end closer, so stamina is not too much of a problem for her. Yeah, overall good stuff. Lots of speed here. I'm hoping she does well here. And then last but not least, we have the Wedding Air Groove from Jimmy. A speed, B wit. Overall, just good stuff here. Weight surging. Weight surging is interesting. Well, wait, actually, hold on. E stamina. That's not good. That is definitely not good. Where did you lose in your career? Yuriko. Huh. Okay, so you won the Autumn Tenno show actually. So maybe you know something that we don't. What are your skills? Hydrate, straight away recovery. Okay.
Yes, the full hydrate.
But the hydrate won't proc though because it's Pace Chaser and she's a weight surger. That's so unfortunate. Oh no. Well, here's the hope.
We could be surprised. We could be surprised though.
We could be surprised. Let's hope that the straight away recovery procs. All right. Well, that being said, I think that covers about everyone. Full hydrate indeed. But yeah, so we have in the inside board berries, we go to Cap, Major McQueen. Yeah, here's the hoping that so this is a big deal. The Tenno show is a really big deal for McQueen and Tokai Teo because they are rivals, and the Tenno show was the only time they were able to duke it out against each other. So will McQueen recreate history and take first place from Tokai Teo again? Who will know? That being said, though, Mahishi Amazon's in a good position. I like that. Outside for that, though, it's gonna be a bit risky. But that being said, though, let's go ahead and move on with the Autumn Tenno show. Alrighty, another cloudy day, but the grass is firm, so it hasn't rained yet. It's been chilling. We have Blackberry's #1 favorite with the Daiwa Scarlet. #3 favorite is Portia with the Agnes Tachyon, and then #2 favorite is me with the Hishi Amazon. Everyone looks ready to go. I'm excited to see how this will play out. Right off the bat, we have everyone in a great start. I do notice that the gold ship there in the back had a bit of a late start, but that's okay. That she's an end closer. She'll bounce back. As expected, we see Same Sky and Marzinski in the front. Already with the corner skills, immediately the swinging maestros are coming out. Professor Curvatures, nothing but Professor Curvatures. Everyone came prepared with the Professor Curvatures and swinging maestros. We love to see that. That's like, what, 10 skills right there? So right in the front, we have Same Sky as expected. Right behind her is Marzinski again. And then moving into the middle, Agnes Tachyon is rushed. I think she's rushing there. She's gonna lose some stamina like that, but does proc a skill for velocity. Marzinski's gonna take the reins right in front of Same Sky. Same Sky's gonna try and fight back there. Do you see the Hishi Amazon getting ready to take off? From the outside, we do see Wedding Air Groove. She looked like she's struggling there. She's a late surger, but she's already falling behind. I think she's running out of stamina already. We will not be seeing so much from her from here on out. As we enter the final corner, we do see Same Sky pulling up on acceleration. We do see Tachyon pulling up on the outside of Marzinski. Marzinski's trying to keep up. We have the angling and scheming from Saiyan Sky. Saiyan Sky is pulling up ahead even further. We do got some speed draining here. I don't know whose red skill is that. Saiyan Sky is pulling far ahead. We got the skill from Hishi Amazon. Hishi Amazon's going to pull up ahead. Everyone's pulling up ahead. Everyone's trying to get that victory, if not second place. Agnes Tachyon from the outside is coming up, and Saiyan Sky far away. Tachyon is closing in on the first place. Saiyan Sky's trying to hold it back. Will she be able to hold it? Tachyon's pulling up ahead. And just like that, Tachyon takes it by half a length. Stealing it from Saiyan Sky. 3/4 of the length. That was close.
What a good push.
That was a good push. I know Tachyon was struggling there, but she was able to pull ahead. That was that I told you guys this is a solid Saiyan Sky, but this Tachyon though, Portia, how are you doing it?
Portia, I love this so much. I love this so much for you.
How are you doing it? Congrats,
on
yeah.
First place.
Absolutely.
And congrats to second and third and everyone else. Y'all are fantastic. Just know that.
You're fantastic.
I'll show you something fantastic. Oh boy.
Oh whoa, what's going on? Let me try to get the next race going. Alright, race 3. We have the Queen Cup coming up. Oh, I see some Bakshins. We got some Bakshins and a Fuji Kisaki and a Narita Brian. Oh, I like what I'm seeing.
Fantastic lineup going on here.
Oh yeah, we have a Sweek. Oh, that's mine.
Okay.
No, I was like, because because like I'm all for diversity. So I'm like, I love seeing people bring their we haven't seen a single rice shower yet. No one has brought a rice shower, and rice shower is one of the cutest characters ever. So the mood's awful here. The mood is absolutely awful here. It's a rainy day right now. We have let's go ahead and start from the beginning. We have Fuji Kisaki in first place. We can see with that face that her Rizzler energy is no longer present. What does her ultimate skill do? Greatly increased velocity with a dazzling display when just breaking out of the pack to the front on the final straight. Okay, that's a lot to take in, but there's a rice shower last week. What was there a rice shower? You're probably right. I just haven't seen her enough. I wish there was more rice showers. So what is this? This is the Queen's Cup. It is a mile left, fall, soft, rainy. Okay. So wait. Okay. So yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Dio Scarlet. My Dio Scarlet's #1 favorite. She has S on pace. She is maxed out on speed. She is ready to go fast. Emo, I know you're here. Tell me what you think of this Dio Scarlet. I'm sure you would love to have a Dio Scarlet like this. Because I know that he was going at it with his Dio Scarlet. So moving on from that though, actually let me move the skills here. Travel pulse, cut and drive, curvature, corner. Yeah, no, this is a good Dio Scarlet. I'm kinda hoping I win this one. Like usually I'm just like, oh, I hope everyone, does really well. Please ignore me because I'm just there to fail. But honestly, I'm happy with this Dio Scarlet so much that I do think that I kind of want her to win now. This is a great build for me. I'm actually kind of proud of myself in that, and I don't say that very often. Moving on with the Bakshin from Cross Hearts. This is a very interesting Bakshin. Let me see how you build Bakshin. You did speed, power, and stamina. You did stamina on a Bakshin. That is a really interesting. That is interesting. I've never seen anyone run a stamina card on Bakshin. But hey, maybe you know something that I don't. You went hard for the Milo Sparks. I could tell. Good stuff. Overall, though, front runner, stamina isn't too important. Yeah, this is a great Bakshin. I like this. Yeah, And moving on with Jimmy's Bakshin. Now this Bakshin here is something else. Hold on. Okay, you went for the exact same strat that I do. Also had the same career as Crosshearts, having 2 losses there. He had a 3-star frontrunner. It was a shame he didn't get the frontrunner spark. Medium turf. Okay, overall good stuff. I like this. This is the average Bakshin build that you'd expect. But for some reason, despite all that, doing this build, it's like it's the best way to get a high rating. But for some reason, she doesn't do well in any of the PvP stuff because I think it really depends on her skills. But I do like the skills here though. Turbo Sprint will not be proccing though, because that's her sprint. This is Mile, unfortunately. But yeah. Moving on with wow. How is this not?
Holy crap!
How is this not A+? El Condor Pasa from White Moon with the maxed out speed, 1,000 power, S aptitude on turf, number 4 favorite with 3 gold skills. How close were you to A+? Oh, you were so close. You were like a few hundred points off. Oh man, Moon, I'm so sorry. You deserve an A+. This is an A+ Uma. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. I think if you got first place on the Japanese Derby, I think you would have gotten it. But still, even then, this is an amazing Condor Pasa. I love this Condor Pasa. Gold ship screwed you over. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But this is amazing Condor Pasa. Never send this one to the Glue Factory. This one's good. This is an amazing one. I can't wait to see what this one can do. And then we have Tao's or Condor Pasa, number 13 favorite. S on the aptitude. I like that. It may not have been shining as brightly as this one, but hey, she's here, you know. I like this. Though I will say it is unfortunate that Firm Conditions, Clairvoyance will not be proccing this raise. It's alright. It's alright. We have Silent Suzuka from Itazu, maxed out speed, wit, stamina. We have S aptitude on the Mile. I want to see what you built here. Okay, you went really diverse here. Interesting. Honestly, can't complain. I like this one. Undefeated as well. That's a solid Suzuka. Moving on from that, we have Porsche's otherworldly front-running Suzuka, number 7 favorite. What skills he got? Right-handed Tokyo Racecourse. Oh my god, she built this Suzuka just for this race. Interesting. What did you do to this one? You ran the new card, okay. Interesting, okay. I like it. This is a good Suzuka. Something tells me she might win it. Who knows? Moving on with the Maruzinski again from Moon. Number 3 favorite from this one. Yeah, good stuff. I like this. I want to see this Maruzinski get a top 3. Moving on with Birds with Good Cap. Number 12 favorite. It's kind of funny how she's number 12 favorite, but she's going to do really well in the middle. Lots of stamina skills. I like that, especially with the Tachyon skill. Beat me across the board for the most part. I like it. And moving on with Porsche's Air Groove. This is an intimidating Air Groove, I'm telling you that right now. As someone who had just got an Air Groove figure from Japan, I can tell you right now she's intimidating. She has maxed out speed, C stamina, A power. This is a scary Air Groove. What did you do to this Air Groove?
420 stamina, man.
The 420 stamina.
That's a good number.
It's a very good number. Portia, I need to ask you, is this card actually really good? Should I start using this card right here? I need your personal opinion. I need to know, because I have this card, but I have not been using it. I see you're typing in the chat. It's okay. I just don't have a lot of uncapped speed cards. Fair enough. Okay. All right. I'm just curious because I see you using this a lot. So I was just wondering if it's just like your favorite, or if it's really good, or just something you just threw in there. This is I'm reading what the commentary said here. She is gonna make an explosive surge here. The Brian cut like 2 cutscenes, give 20 speed. Interesting, interesting. Moving on with the grass runner from Tao. This time she's apt for this race, so I'm looking forward to see what she can do there. Special week from me, also running in with the ass. Double S plus speed, A plus stamina. Number 2 favorite, Boxing Victory, Pure Heart, Curving Maestro. Can't complain there. And moving on with the gold shift from Crosshearts, be across the board there. Number 8 favorite, Shooting for Victory, Swinging Maestro. Everything's good there. Get the vodka from Itazu. These are some interesting spread of stats here. Number 10 favorite, Triumph Pulse, Cut and Drive. Triumph Pulse and Cut and Drive are really good combos. Curvature, Acceleration, Updrafter, Slick Surge. Good stuff. Lucky 7. Is she on the 7th bracket? I think she was just short of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she was just 1 off. If she was on the 13th or 14th one, this skill would proc. Moving on with the Brian. Lots of good skills here. I like that. Is that Gourmand again, though? It is. Okay, and then you have S Mile. Yep. Jimmy's Knight to Brian is solid here. I like this. Stamina might not be too necessary here, but hey, who knows? Alright, that covers everyone there. Any comments or concerns from you, Zom?
Not at all. Not at all. Just I'm more shook at how many max speed Umas I just witnessed.
Oh
so.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, when you have A ranks, these Umas are bound to happen. So let's go ahead and get into it. But I will say though, do not get too intimidated by the maxed out speed, because that maxed out speed won't matter if you don't have stamina or power for it, because it takes time for you to get up there. So speed is good. Don't get me wrong. Speed is good. Speed is great. Always max out your speed, but just remember, do not neglect your stamina or power. So yeah, from the inside, Fujikizuki, Daiwa Scarlet, the Bakshins, the El Condor passes. I like how they have their own brackets. And then, wait, we have the 2 of the same duplicates here. We have on the 2nd bracket, Bakshins, 3rd bracket, El Condor passes, 4th bracket, the Suzukas.
I love that so much.
That is amazing. Alright, moving on with the Queen Cup. It's poor conditions out here. Everyone's not really in the best mood here. It's going to be a bit of a sloggy race, but it's okay. These Umas are ready. Better than ever. Good thing Marzinski brought the swimsuit, because it is raining. Got Daiwa Scarlet number 1 favorite. Special week number 2 favorite. Moon's number 3 favorite, the Marzinski. I thought they are off. Concentration once again from the Suzuka. Competitive spirit from the Daiwa Scarlet. She did have a late start, so here's hoping that doesn't deter too much. I do see a couple skills coming off from the Air Groove from Porsche. Ghost is queer. B-Lane Burst. We're seeing some good stuff going up here. Suzuka's pulling up ahead. Bakshin's trailed right behind. Again with the other Suzuka as well. We do have the Summer Marzinski trailing her hard. Got some versatility from the Daiwa Scarlet. My Daiwa Scarlet's probably going to be running out of stamina before she can finish this race at this point. A lot of the corner skills are popping off here. We're in the midsection of the race. Lots of skills popping off here. There's a lot of skills going. Got the anchors away from Crosshearts. Final corner's coming up. Silent Suzuka coming up out of the corner first. Right behind her are Marzinski, Bakshin, Daiwa Scarlet, and especially from the outside. I do see the Air Groove trying to push. Special week skill kicking in. Can special week push up ahead. Oh, Goody Cap's right on her beside. Suzuka is still holding it. Marzinski is coming up from the side there. Can White Moon finally get a victory here? Can she get it, or will Suzuka block her off forever? Daiwa Scarlet's pushing up ahead. Special week's also pushing up ahead. We have the red ace popping off. Will Daiwa Scarlet hold up this victory? Honcho Tate's popping off. Daiwa Scarlet's pulling up ahead and she wins it. Second place goes to Suzuka. Third place goes to, I believe, actually I don't remember who actually got that. I believe that was my Daiwa Scarlet that got a victory. I finally got a victory, chat. It was. Wow. second place was in fact Porsche. Chat, I beat Porsche. It's a shame that I'm not competing though.
Porsche,
yeah.
You won first place.
But yeah, no, but still the Porsche. Still, congratulations on the second place. You still did really well. When did I make this one? October 6th, so not long ago. Okami turned his spin bonus on herself. No. As I said before, I may be in this tournament, but I am not competing. I am not giving myself money. So, but yeah, congratulations though to Portia and Moon, as well as Barry and Cross Hearts for getting the top 7. That is a good freaking tie with Scarlet. Hold on. I need to. Oh no, my Musume, my phone, it like refreshed entirely.
Oh no.
I have to let it load again. There we go. Alright, let's get a general look in here. Who did I bring? I don't even know who I brought. Oh, I brought vodka and a goodie cap. So I'm trying to get this going. Alright. Things are heating up here. Things are heating up huge. And then we have the last race after this one, the Arima Kinen. I need to show you how big the Arima Kinen is, because the Arima Kinen is not something to like. It is the equivalent. Arima Kinen in Japan is the equivalent of like American football in the Super Bowl. It is the end of year race.
That's no joke.
Yeah, it is the end of year race, and you have to gather as many votes as possible from the people of Japan to be able to even participate in it. It is a huge deal. Oh wait, I need to start it back up. Dang it. It says prepping race because I have to start it. Come on. Let me in. There we go. Hit start. Alright. We have the Hopeful Stakes official G1 race. Everyone's in a normal mood this time. It is still cloudy. Yeah, sorry. Japan is just suffering from a lot of weather right now. But it's okay. I do believe for the Arima Kinen it will be sunny. Wow. This is a tachyon if I've ever seen one. Holy moly. I'm gonna Zom, you know what? I'm gonna let you explain this tachyon if you wanna go ahead.
Well, that's a fast one. I can tell you that much. Like, wow. Yeah,
this is a good tachyon. This is a very good tachyon. I like this. Speed Star. Curvature. This is a good one. I like this one. I literally
very well balanced.
Yeah, this is super well balanced. And they got the Steamy Solidarity, which I stumbled hard saying that. Which means so throughout the career of the game, you on your senior year you do a raffle, and you only do it once per career. So throughout all your hard effort, you eventually get this raffle, and it basically you have a chance from getting something as bad as tissues, which just lowers your mood. You can get a carrot, a bunch of carrots, a bushel of carrots, a hamburger steak of carrots. So like, you know, like it's like basically just for the horse girl herself. But there's a pretty rare chance, a fairly rare chance that you get a Hot Springs ticket. And if you win the URA finale with the Hot Springs ticket, you get the title Steamy Solidarity, and you get a very short and cute cutscene of your Uma chilling in a bathrobe in the hot springs. It is a very, very nice and wonderful experience. So it is very rare. So like, you know, if it's like one thing, it's like not only that you have to get the ticket, but you have to win the URA finale. If you lose the URA finale, you don't get to keep that spring ticket. You have to basically do 100 more careers for you to get it. So it's just rare. I say that as my Smart Falcon has gotten 4 hot spring tickets already, but I can't get it for anyone else.
I love
But
that flex.
I mean, but no, but the thing is though, right? Okay, yes, it's a flex, but also me, I wish I got the ticket for other people. I think I got one from like Legend of McQueen, but I lost the Yuri finale, so I don't have. McQueen's one of my favorites. I want to get one for her. Yeah, no. Smacked off all of the G1 races there. This is a very good Tachyon. I want to see this Tachyon do well. Tao is a good cap, number 13 favorite. Tremp Pole, Shadow Break, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I like this Oguri cap overall. This is a medium distance race, so that's good. Portia says, I got one for Biwa, then lost the finale. I am so sorry for you. I am so sorry for you. Moving on with Portia's Oguri cap, S speed, A stamina, B power. I like this. This is a good one. This is good. Got the Sonya Maestro as well, Rushing Gale. I like that. A very good one. We have the Daiwa Scarlet from Itazu. Similar stats, number 4 favorite. Killer Tunes, Curving Maestro. Good stuff. This is our front runner too, so here's the hoping that this Daiwa Scarlet can hold it. Moving on with Portia's Silent Suzuka, maxed out speed, number 10 favorite, with the S aptitude on front. This is a good one. Not there. It is right-handed. Is it center distance? It is. And Lone Wolf. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, no, this is overall a good Suzuka. I just don't know if she can hold it the whole time. We'll see. Moving on with White Moon's Vodka's number 2 favorite. Nearly maxed out speed, B plus stamina, B plus power, C wit, Curving Maestro, good combo, good combo. Got the McQueen skill, the Hunter's haste. I like this. And S aptitude on medium. This is a good vodka. I like this vodka. I want to see this vodka do well. Moving on with my Oguri cap. I'm pretty sure I did a speed whip build here, if I'm not mistaken. I did, yeah. Overall, it's great skills though. Look at Current just a little further. Just a little further. Who was that from? That's Nice Nature. That's what it was. Curvature, acceleration. I like that. I don't know why I'm praising my own Uma. I already know what I brought. We're gonna move on from that. Cross arts with the gold chip once again. Overall solid stuff. I think we saw this one before, so overall solid. Jimmy's gold chip we've also seen before from this week and last week, if I'm not mistaken. Good stuff overall. I like it. Marzinski from Tao. I think we also seen this one as well. To be fair, we are doing a lot of medium races because that's where most of these Umas shine. So overall, I like it. These are good. My Vodka, max out speed, power, wit. Good stuff, honestly. Shooting Star, Pure Heart, Curving Maestro. And they have Brippler's Daiwa Scarlet once again. This is a good Daiwa Scarlet. I still like this one. And then we have Jimmy's Air Groove, the Wedding Air Groove, as we've seen before. I like it as well. These are all great Umas. I don't know why these favorite numbers are not. I don't know. I feel like it deserves more praise in my opinion. And then Marzinski with White Moon. I know Moon is sitting over there in the corner, praying so badly that one of these races Marzinski will win it, because I know that she tried really hard for this one. And I'm looking forward to it too. I mean, these are 4 unique skills here, and then you have Curving Maestro. I'm surprised, and you have 777s. I'm surprised that I'm pretty surprised you haven't won one yet. I'm looking forward to this. I want her to win this one. And then moving on from that, we have Cross Hearts Signature Silent Suzuka, number 9 favorite. Got a couple of red skills there. Overall, though, lots of speed skills, so I like to see that. Good stuff, really. And then last but not least, we have Blairberry's Tachyon with the S Turf, S Speed. Good stuff. I like this. Very good stuff. And that about covers it. I'm looking forward to seeing what these Umas can do. I need to get my drink real quick. Alright, from the inside, we have Tachyon, the 2 caps. Daiwa Scarlet, and then from the outside we have another Tachyon, Suzuka, Marzinski, and Aircraft. So honestly, pretty balanced stuff. I really can't complain here. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Another cloudy day in the Nakayama Racecourse, field 16 for the 2000 turf race. Once again, we have the number 1 favorite of Itazu's Tachyon, with Moon as the number 2 favorite with the vodka. Number 12 favorite is my vodka. I'm looking forward to seeing what these horses can do here. And they're off just like that. My Goody Cap's going to have a bit of a late start there. Both Suzuka's having concentration. The early lead is going to be taken up here by what looks like to be Silent Suzuka. Summer Marzinski's pulling up ahead from the outside. The other Suzuka is right behind her, just like last race. I really hope that Suzuka doesn't get stuck like last time, because I feel like the Suzuka in the last race could have really won that. Marzinski, though, Moon's Marzinski will be pushing up far ahead here. I hope she isn't being rushed here. The 2 Suzukas are chilling from 2nd and 3rd. Dallas Scarlett's pulling in from the inside from 4th. Vodka's in 5th, and then moving on from the bottom half of the pack, we have everyone else chilling there. 3 Goody Caps. Summer Marzinski maintaining the lead. Two Suzukas and Dallas Scarlett are still chilling on the top 4. Vodka's just trying to push away from the pack, but she's caught in the middle the entire time. As we're passing by the halfway point of the race here, we move on to the final corner. Looks like everyone's going to be maintaining position. They're just waiting for the right move. Moon's Marzinski is maintaining good pace, and she just got endurance. I don't see why she can't win this here. She's doing really well here. She's in the inside. Moving into the final corner. Velocity is going down for some of these racers. Speed start proc from Itazu. Itazu's pulling up ahead, challenging the Marzinski here in the final straight. Marzinski, though, is still going to make it out of the final corner. Can Marzinski hold it? Tachyon's looking to pass. Dallas Scarlett falling behind there. Suzuka's also picking up right behind Dallas Scarlett. Tachyon's pulling up ahead. Can Marzinski hold it a little bit longer? Nakayama's known for the short distance. She holds it. We have Moon with her first victory. Congratulations, Moon.
Congrats, Moon. I'd love to see it.
Tachyon was right on her ass, but she managed to hold it. My 2 did not, though. I went from first to whatever this is. Congratulations, Moon. 2nd place and 3rd place goes to Itazu. 4th place goes to Porsche. 5th place to Burtberry. Burtberry? Alright. Blurtberry. 6th place for Jimmy. 7th place again for Porsche, and so forth. Crossheart's going with 10th and 11th. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sorry, I gotta get the... Man, my phone refreshed again. It's okay.
Take your time. Take your time. How's everyone doing this lovely evening? We are just about to get started on the big race.
The big one. Me happy now.
The big one.
Yeah, the big one.
Arimakinen. That's
Arimakinen.
2,500 meters. It's a long one, right? Whew.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
1 or 2.
The Arimakinen.
But it's gonna be nice and sunny.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's nice and firm. They picked a good day for this. Mother Nature backed away from this one, finally.
And everyone's in a great mood.
Oh yeah. Alright.
I'm liking a lineup already.
Oh yeah, the lineup's looking interesting. We have 3 gold ships. So this one, it's only one UMA per trainer here. So, you know, the whole premise for this one is, again, as I said before, and I'll keep on saying it, Arimakinen is the biggest race of all time. So, what better way to do it on a nice sunny day on great conditions? But you can only bring 1 UMA. You have to bring your best UMA. So, in other words, this is everyone's best UMA on their their entire account, because at least for long distance people, because there are no restrictions really for the career rank. It says S or below, but even the top player only has a handful of S rank UMAs. No one really has a S rank UMA. So, and no one definitely has double S. Not in this server anyway. Japanese server it's a different story, but for this server, there's a little to no one that has S rank UMAs. And the fact that we all brought one Uma of some sort, this is the best that everyone can bring to a long distance Arimakinen. This is what everyone brought when they won the Yuri finale. So the culmination is here.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see the builds.
Absolutely. And one last thing, this race is worth double points. So yeah, I hope you told your Uma to lock in, because they're gonna need it. Moving on with the most important Uma of all time, Nexus Force. She is happy to be here. Look at her. She's absolutely adorable. We have the NPC running left-handed in Maverick on a right distance, on a right turning course. She's here.
Hey, you know what? We could be surprised. We could be surprised.
Who knows? Maybe she might go the other way, and that might count as a win. Who knows? But she's happy to be here. She's happy. So, Nexus is ready.
Stamina, though.
That stamina is looking very promising. I love it. And the B+ wit. I mean, it's basically B+ wit. So, I'm looking forward to this. I love the outfit, by the way. I would definitely wear this outside. Moving on, though, we haven't seen in a while, a Super Creek from Cross Hearts. Solid stats. Number 8 favorite, Queer Heart. Ooh, Queer Heart. Number 5 Queer Heart. Number 5? Level 5. I'm losing my speech. And we got the Red Shift, we got the Hydrate, we have the 3 red skills, we have the Pressure Curvature. This is solid. This is a very, 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 very solid Super Creek. And for those of you who have been watching the anime recently, she actually finally showed up in the anime, and the way she won the race in the anime was insane. I don't know if it's legal the way she did it in real life, but in the anime it's fine, I guess. But basically, for those who don't know, a lot of these racehorse courses, they tend to have a inner and outer track, and they tend to merge when they're on the final straight. And what she did is she was like in 6th place on the final corner, but as soon as the merge hit, she was able to run on the far inside where the guardrails would be. And she ran right in between it right before the guardrail like met again. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll show it to you later on. But basically, she went on the far inside where it was open space for just a little bit of time, and she managed to get back in the race by doing that, and she got first. It was some crazy stuff. But I love it. I don't know if it correlates to real life, but I love it. Moving on with Tao's Grasswinder, we got the BCBDC. Wow, I can't speak. BCBDB. Say that 10 times. The Fall Runner, Sunny Days. I think this is in winter, though. It is sunny, though. So, Red Shift, Connor Pass, there's a Will is Away. We got a couple of red skills showing up here now. Everyone's being a bit going on the offense here with the Automakinen, and honestly, I'm all for it. Number 2 favorite, the Porsche with the gold ship. Yep. We have the B+ speed, B+ stamina, A+ power. This is going to be an explosive Uma. So, assuming she doesn't get boxed in, she is, to be blunt, she is coming after our asses. She doesn't let she's messing around here, especially when the mood's great. She is yeah. Moving on with Moon's gold chip with a double S stamina. Interesting comparison here, though, actually, because oh yeah, it's the number 1 favorite. So I do think Moon might be able to get a second victory here. I'm actually kind of rooting for this one. With the double S stamina, A speed, and B power, like, oh man, what are the skill differences? So it seems as though that Porsche is going for more of the passive approach. This is a non-standard, end closer savvy, and right-handed. So she does have the upper hand on speed, actually. Well, by a little bit. Actually, okay, so here's how it's gonna go.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, so here's how it's gonna go, right? Porsche's gold ship is gonna pull ahead faster, but as soon as she hits top speed, she's not gonna be able to go any faster than Moon's gold ship. So short term, Porsche wins. Long term, Moon wins. That's how it's gonna go. And the issue though with Moon is that it's Nakayama. Nakayama is known for their very short final straights. So if Portia gets a good positioning immediately as soon as possible, she might be able to secure it. But if she gets caught, or if she gets less skills procced, then Moon could definitely steal it. I definitely do think that Portia's going to have the first place position, and Moon is going to be right behind her, gaining on her, but it might not be enough. I don't know, because Nakayama, like I said, is known for their very short straights, so I don't know. But moving on though, number 3 favorite, Meisho Dodo. We love her, an amazing bean. Using the same one as last time because she's just that amazing. So who knows? Maybe Dodo might steal it. Who's to say? Moving on though, number 4 favorite, Jimmy's Die with Scarlet. S Turf, A Speed, B Wit. Like it. I like it. This is good. Moving on with Itazu's Gold Ship. Also with the S Stamina. See, this Gold Ship will take a lot longer to hit max speed though, as it has C+ power. So I don't know if we're going to be able to see it compete against the other 2 gold ships, but, here's to hoping. Moving on with Boyberry's Goody Cap with the S pace aptitude. Get the standard difference, Nakayama race course, firm conditions. All of these are going to proc, so you're going to have... So this is risky, actually. So she has bad stamina for this, but she does have Nakayama and standard distance. Oh, wait, it's 2500. Never mind. So standard distance won't proc, but Nakayama will. So she's going to have a small boost in stamina, but will it be enough to last this entire race? She does have Gorman, but I don't know how well that'll proc. But she does have the speed and power. She does have what it takes to get to that speed. It's just stamina that I'm worried about. And then we have Nexus Force once again. Hello, Nexus Force. That being said, everyone, grab a drink or snack real quick, because this is the last race. This is the last one for.
I'm excited.
I'm so
for
excited.
Everyone.
I am super duper excited. Setting aside Nexus Force because we love her. There you go. That is everyone's placements. Keep track of your numbers, everyone. Look at those numbers. Keep track of it, because this is gonna get hectic. I do think that this Arima Kinen is gonna be sponsored by Gold Ship, as there's 3 of her here. So. Oh boy.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Queen?
I am, but also not. It's like I love watching Adi Makinen so much. It's a shame that we can't put the Adi Makinen music on here because custom games doesn't allow it for some reason. But if I could, I would. I love the Adi Makinen music so much. It is so good. And then mixed up with my favorite race course, Nakayama. All the stars align for this moment. So no matter what happens, best of luck everyone, and enjoy this race. Alright, we are on a very small field here, a field of 9. 8 competitors with our lovely Nexus NPC. Once again, we have Moon with the number 1 favorite, Portia with the number 2 favorite, and last but not least, we have Doto with the number 3 favorite, my little precious bean. She's adorable. That being said, though, they are all in the gate, and we are ready to start the final race. Late start from the Dodo and one of the gold ships, but other than that, we are doing quite fine here. We have everyone pushing up. We have the Old Goody Cap and Diva Scarlet. Diva Scarlet's pushing up ahead. I don't know if that's rush activity. That looks like she's being rushed. That would drain a lot of stamina out of her. I mean, she managed to get a 3 lead distance there. We do have rush from Dodo as well. We have some skills proccing here. This is a much noticeably different race than most, not just because it's Anime Kinen, but also because we've half the amount of racers that are in this race. But that gives us a better view on who's pushing up and who is maybe perhaps struggling. We have Grass Wonder pulling up from there, but she's gonna get boxed in there for a second there between the NPC and the gold ships. Those gold ships are intimidating, but we do have a lot of corner skills proccing right now. Diva Scarlet's holding that lead by 2 lengths. Behind her is Old Goody Cap. We have Super Creek right behind her as well. Dodo is right in the middle. She's picking up ahead, though. We have a lot of corner skills once again procking. The gold ships here will be moving up pretty soon as they like to move right at the halfway point. There it is. There's the anchors away. We have Moon with the go home specialist. I don't know what that skill is, but we have the red ace from Jimmy. Jimmy's insistent on keeping this lead. But will his die with Scarlet hold it the entire race? She does have a great lead. I'm just worried about her stamina. Coming into the third corner.
800.
Last 800, yep. Dodo. Absolutely adorable. I wish I could show you the full animation. It's absolutely cute. Dodo is trying to push up ahead, but she's slowing down. That was Scarlet with a 4-length lead. There goes the 2 gold ships. They are taking off with that. All 3 gold ships are taking off with that. They overtake that with Scarlet just in the snap of a finger. Both both gold ships are coming in. All 3 gold ships are coming in. I don't know whose gold ship is who, but we have the gold ships. They are pushing up ahead. Meisho Dodo's trying to push up, but she can't. No, they. Wow, I'm speechless here. I'm gonna assume that was
Look at this pin action.
That was Portia's gold ship winning, but Moon was right up her alley. Oh, okay, and then there goes the Moan off Zom. Finally, we got the Moan, chat.
Damn.
We finally got it. No! That was Itazu! That was Itazu's gold ship. Second place goes to Portia, and third place goes to Moon.
That's wild.
Wow.
Also, like, no surprise, all the gold ships in first, second, third place.
Wait, that makes so much more sense, actually. I keep forgetting. Anchors away. She starts her last spurt in the halfway part of the race, so power doesn't matter too much when you start halfway in the race. That makes so much more sense. But even then... Oh no, it does make sense because the speed was high. Yeah. 812, 822. Yeah, so the one that was catching up was Moon's. That makes... okay, I see. Still though, congratulations to everyone. 4th place me, 6th place Jimmy, 7th place Cross Hearts, 8th place Tal, last place Blackberry. Wow. Alright.
Great job, everyone.
Yeah. This week was probably the best one. Wow. Alright. We are going to be adding up all the scores. I do need to take the time to do that. So if you guys want to just, go, eat, drink, use the bathroom,
Please,
take care of yourself.
Yeah, please take care of yourselves.
While I get the score ready. If y'all want to stay tuned for the scores, I will be announcing it on stream, or if you just want to wait till when I ping it when the stream's over, that's okay too. But go ahead, Zom, I want you to chat with everyone here for a while I do this. I'll be as fast as I can. If someone raises their hand, they want to join up and talk, go ahead and invite them in.
Honestly, Queen, take all the time you need, because that was an exciting one.
Very exciting.
I'm glad I was able to get here on time to witness it all, unlike last week.
It's okay.
But we're not going to talk about that.
Right. All right. Let me. Yeah, I need to do this. So if anyone wants to raise their hand and speak up or say anything or whatever, feel free to. If not, go ahead and do your business while I do this. So finish there. I always gotta do Portia first because I'm used to seeing her up front. So I always do hers first. So then we gotta highlight that. We got that there. Jeez, Portia, how many races are you gonna win? Next up is Cross Hearts. Got 5th and 8th. So that's gonna be. Got Blairberry next. What you been up to, Zom, in these past few days?
What have I been up to?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Me personally, it's been work. I've been working lots, but that's enough about what's going on here. Queen, I'm flip that over to you really fast.
Oh boy.
Really quick.
Jeez, what have I been doing? I recently got my friend a Steam Deck.
Aw, I love that.
So she's like, so I live in the East Coast, and obviously so does she. In fact, I work with her. That being said, she got recent news from her parents that they're moving to the West Coast. And I'm like, that really sucks. That really sucks because like I've known her for a while, but we recently had just started getting close, and it sucks because now we're like best friends, and it's like, so and the thing is that she loves watching me play all these games. Like she's really she doesn't know a whole lot about the gaming media like as a whole. Like she's not really she doesn't have really much game consoles. She has a Switch and she just plays Minecraft on there for the most part. So she doesn't really know a whole lot about video games and all that stuff. She loves playing them, but all she plays is like Minecraft and Genshin Impact, and recently Musume, and and
so much.
Yeah, and like there's been so many times where she'll watch me play games, like especially when they're multiplayer games. She's like, "Oh, if I was there, like I would probably mess that up," or like she would say so much about how like if she was there, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, what if you were there?
I'd be there.
And so yeah, no, that too. I was like, because then I was looking in, and then like Steam was doing a sale for the Steam Deck, and I'm like, ooh. And so I was like, the Steam Deck is just a portable PC. That's just all it is. Like she likes playing on the Switch. Why not get her a Steam Deck? So that's exactly what I did. I got her a Steam Deck. I brought her to work and she loved it. However, the first Steam Deck I got her, the right bumper didn't work.
No.
And so I contacted Steam about that, and they're like, all right, you can just return it to us and we'll give you another one for free. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so my biggest concern though is that at the end of this month, she was moving. So and by the time we had to return it, it was like last week. So I was worried that I wasn't gonna get another one in time. I was worried that like by the time I get it, she would already be like long gone. And so, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get the points right. Okay, yeah, and so that was just like my greatest worry. But it just came in yesterday, like last night, and I was able to set it up for her. Might I tell you, getting Genshin installed on a Steam Deck is not easy.
No, absolutely not. It's not a Windows running.
It is not
machine. It's using SteamOS, so
Linux especially.
It's not. Yeah. Installing other games can be a little bit of a hassle if it's not from Steam, but it's possible. It really is possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But you're an absolute sweetheart for picking that up for your friend. I love that. I love that so much.
Thank you. I don't know. I just, when I see a lot of like, and this applies to gamers and artists, and everyone here that I've met can most likely vouch. And I don't mean that as like I don't want to. It takes a lot out of me to say that because it sounds really egoistic of me to say that. But any artist or gaming friend that I've worked with or played with, when I see potential in you, I make it an investment to see you succeed. Because there's been so many artists. There's been so many artists that I've seen where it's like, oh, like I don't have a really good computer setup. But if I did, I'd be able to do more with this, like with like art or whatever. And I'm like, well, I already love your art, so you know what? I'm gonna keep commissioning you until you get a better setup then. At least whenever I can. Obviously, I'm not gonna run myself dry, but whenever I can, I will. And I've already done that with one artist, and I'm in the process of doing that with another artist. And you know, same goes to gamers too. Like, I mean, I don't know, like she's not good at video games, but I don't. If anything, I'd prefer it if they weren't, because it makes it more fun that way. Like, she wants to play Peak so badly, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. We will play Peak. And that's what we did for like the one time she had the first Steam Deck, because after when she had that, she returned it to me, and I had to, you know, ship it back out. But between, you know, the first time she had the Steam Deck, we played one match at Peak, and she actually got pretty far. So, I'm really happy that I can do that for her. And I'm glad that she, you know, I got to meet her in general, because she's awesome.
What if she like rolled up to you one day and just said, you know, what if I told you I got Helldivers? What would be your reaction?
What if she got that?
Yeah.
Cue the democracy music or something. I guess we're playing Helldivers. No, it's funny because what's it called? You know, like, shooting games is not actually, she's not something that she's fancied about, but honestly, I want to get her into it at least a little bit. And I want to start off by getting her the Master Chief Collection. And then maybe if she like gets comfortable with it, I'll probably get her Helldivers.
That Master Chief Collection, that takes me back to the time you and Blurberry were doing a playthrough of it last year, and it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
It was an excellent time.
Oh yeah, no, it was hella funny to be able to do that with her, and it just surprised me so much that she's never played it. I was like, well, now you got to play with me, because it's an experience that you can't miss out on.
I'm an ODST enjoyer, so the suppressed SMG, I'm always.
Oh my god, suppressed weapons are so good.
Give me that.
Suppressed weapons are always good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Halo 4 enjoyer. I love Halo 4 a lot.
I love that.
I love the way that they did the story. It's a hot take, but you know, I like it. And Halo 5 story was also just as good in my opinion. But you know, a wise person once said, "It is what it is."
It is what it is.
What color is silver? There we go.
How's chat doing this lovely evening? How are y'all feeling after tonight's race? Especially the last one.
Oh yeah, the last one was crazy.
Last one was really intense. That really picked up.
Crunching numbers is not easy. So 3rd there, 14th there. So you got 15. Mike, not even halfway done. Cross hearts.
Again, take all the time you need.
Thank you.
Take all the time you need, friend.
For that, 5th and 15th, so then you're next, 6th and 11th. And then next up is you.
Right, Tal? Yeah, seeing the gold ships take off the way they did, it was a great time.
Yeah.
I love seeing that.
Wait, I did do that correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's right. I got first in this one, and then, man, I beat Porsche in this one. I'm so proud of myself. I had to put an end to her reigning terror. GG Queen, thank you, thank you. So yeah, 12th there. Yeah, 2nd there. So that's 17 there. And then you got 3rd and 6th. It's been a great time. It has been. Thank you, Portia, for putting up such a valiant effort. History will forever go down as the little picky that could. This one for this one is that. Okay, now I'm like halfway done. 7th and 15th. Wait, what? Okay. 7 there. So, setting aside Portia, because I'm pretty sure you can already take a wild guess, what position do you guys think you guys got after this? In terms of the final standings?
The last race was for double points too, so that's definitely gonna help out immensely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Unless I recall, Portia didn't get first in that one, so things could change a lot for anyone out there.
It was a very close second though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd be surprised if I got below 5th place. Okay, okay. Alright, that race is done. Nope. Queen won the Queen Cup. It was Madame. Oh, was that the Queen Cup actually? Was that actually the Queen Cup? I wasn't paying attention. It was the Queen Cup. Oh yeah, you're right. That was on it. Okay, I chose it because
the stars have aligned for you, Queen.
Yes. Okay, I chose it only just because I wanted to include it in the tournament. I wasn't expecting to actually win that, but you know, hey, I'll take it. Hopeful stakes. All right. Moon got first in that one. Queen title, the Queen title buff. And then 2nd place was Itazo. Third place was also Itazo, so that's that. Inevitable. So 1st and 8th, that's gonna give you that. 2nd place Itazo. 2nd and 3rd actually, so that's gonna give you that. And then moving on to Cross Hearts. 11th. Let's give you that. Barry. 5th and 13th. Let's give you that. Moving on to Tau. 9th and 12th. So you got that. No, not that. This. Hello? There we go. So, but yeah, Zom, how, I want you to answer me this. How do you feel about this team tournament that I'll be coming up with?
I like it. I like it a lot.
So the whole purpose of the team tournament is that I want to see, I'm going to set it up in a way where there's going to be individual chats in the servers. where only the team of that said team can communicate with each other. So instead of just like feeling required to add people on Discord, you can just chat in that little chat that's private to only to that team. Or if you have friends that have to play this game, you can invite them too. Like it's either you can invite your own friends or you can be paired up with some people from this tournament. And you know, just work together and see how well y'all can do together.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. And you know, for those that are listening, you know, if y'all know anyone that that plays, definitely invite them to the event.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, moving on to the question for the viewers, or the contestants rather, would you guys be down in competing once again? Would you guys like to compete once again for this tournament down the line? You'd be so down? Awesome. Well, I mean, as someone who probably won the tournament, yeah. It's not final yet, but you know, I can definitely see you making a comeback. Oh, I just realized all the freaking things, emotions I've been doing. Y'all didn't tell me. I've been doing so many emotions on the chat.
You know what?
I use numpad.
The way I interpret it is after a last race, you are a whirlwind of emotions.
that is one way to put it. I didn't realize that because I use numpad for all my stuff. Also, too, I've been darkened out. There we go. I use numpad to like put in the scores. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Uma.
No, you're all good.
First place is you. Second place is you. Third place is you. Okay, this one's easy because there's only one Uma, so I don't have to do math anymore. I can just do those. Fourth and fifth goes to me, the NPC. Jimmy, you got that, so you get that, right? Yes. Tal, you got eighth, so you got that. Wait, that seems confusing. Hold on. Ah, right. Okay. Nope, not that. You get this. And then Barry got that, so she gets that. And oh, that's all the scores. All right, we have configured all the scores, I think. More sparkles. All right, everything's been all totaled up, I think. Everything looks good to me, I think. So I'll post in the server. I'm gonna announce it now, but I'll post in the server later, and you guys let me know if I made a mistake, because it's a lot of math and numbers to do. But with that being said, I guess I'll just go. Oh boy, this is actually close. Okay, setting aside Portia, this was actually close. How do you guys want me to do this? You guys want me to just say it out loud? Just like say like, you know, who won? Sure. Okay.
Put it out there.
All right. Oh shoot, I did it again. There we go. I just almost not use numpad, but I did anyway. Alright. I'm gonna do it like this since we're gonna do it like this since I think we all know who won. But alright. So starting from last place, we have Jimmy with 89 points. Congratulations, Jimmy. You fought hard. For someone who was disqualified for the first week, he made a great comeback, in my opinion. He made the greatest comeback, and I would really be happy to see him participate again without that disqualification. If you guys who don't know, Jimmy, I gave him 10 pity points, just to have him have a tiny head start. Not even a head start, just a tiny boost. But he dropped his phone, or no, he didn't drop his phone. He had his phone in his bathing suit pocket, and he went into the water and didn't realize he had his phone in his pocket.
No.
Yeah. So
No.
it was a big shame. Granted, he could have used his computer, but it's fine. Maybe he wasn't home enough for it, so oh well, it's fine. So I gave him 10 pity points. But just despite his best efforts, he did unfortunately last. But it wasn't far away though. It wasn't far away. Coming up in how many people are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I had to count. Wait, yeah. So coming up in 6th place, we have a total with 104 points, so not far from 89. With 104 points, we have Blurberry. Blurberry was in 6th place. Most notably, she had a wonderful 3rd place on race number 6, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to keep up the rest of the competition. But still, congratulations, Barry. Thank you for being here as well. Moving on to 5th place. It wasn't far off from Barry, and they were duking it out the entire way. But in 5th place, we have Tao. Tao was, they were duking it out, but he managed to land 116 points, with most notably also getting a 2nd place throughout this entire tournament. So, congratulations, Tao. You got 5th place. Moving on to 4th place, we have with a grand total of 128 points, none other than White Moonfield. Moon, you had an amazing final week. The first 2 weeks were rough for you, but the last week you did amazing, placing 3rd on 3 of them and placing 1st on 1 of them. You made an amazing comeback that pulled you to the top 4. So congratulations there. Now moving on to 3rd place. I'll do it like that. Moving on to 3rd place, we have, with 142 points, we have the one and only Crosshearts. Crosshearts managed to get a 2nd and 2/3, and just barely able to stay above the competition to get a reward. So congratulations, Crosshearts. I'm looking forward to more of your Suzuka action down the line. And now, that being said, in 2nd place with 147 points, we have Itazu, or Taju in the Uma game. He got 147 points, notably for getting 1st place in the last race, 3 2nd places, and a 3rd place. So congratulations, Itazu, you're amazing. And once again, check out his art. He made the cover art from my book series, as well as some miscellaneous artworks that he's made for me as well. So congratulations to him.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I love that.
Right?
So good. Good.
And with that being said, that leaves only one person left to mention. I want to point out again, 2nd place has 147 points. With that being said, in 1st place with 319 points, we have the one and only Portia Pig, claiming 7 undefeated wins, 3 2nd place, and 2 more 1st place titles. Only placing sub 3 on only one of the races, she managed to get nearly double the amount of points as 2nd place. Portia, congratulations with you and your amazing Umas. You
Good stuff, Portia. Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations. You guys did absolutely amazing. With that being said, I do need to set up one thing. Well played, y'all. Yeah, absolutely. Well played to you too. Thank you for taking the time to be here and do this. It still amazed me when Zom came up to me and said that you wanted to participate, and I was so excited for that. So, and I did not expect this from you, and I mean that in a good way. So thank you. Sorry.
Oh boy, that yawn.
No.
That yawn
No.
hit hard. I felt
No.
that one.
No.
Felt that.
I still have some more things to do. But I will say, yeah, thank you everyone for participating. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for doing all that stuff. With that being said, the next thing that I need to mention is the cash prizes. Winners, please DM me how you want your money, or your prizes rather. If y'all have like, if y'all want it in Steam money, if y'all want it PayPal, y'all want it whatever, if y'all want it faxed, I can do that too. I can Uber it, whatever y'all want me to do, I can do it. As for when you guys expect it, do expect it literally a week from now, because that's when I get paid. So literally a week from now, you guys can get your prize. It would have been this week if I didn't have to spend so much money on Musume and Genshin Impact, but we're not going to talk about that. That's another talk for another time. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go get the concert set up. We're going to do a winning concert for our lovely winners. I'll be doing it based on favorite Musumes, and as well as which wins were claimed by which Musume. So do stay tuned for that. That being said as well, again, as I mentioned before, I will be hosting another tournament in this server. So if you have no interest in it, or if this is a one and done deal for you and y'all want to leave the server, that is a-okay. This isn't meant to be like a super social server. This is just meant to just be a server just to host a tournament. But if you are still interested in joining in future tournaments, please stay in the server, and I will announce when it'll be happening. As I mentioned before, I am aiming for December, around there, maybe mid to late December, depending on how things go. So yeah. Yeah, with that being said, I mean, that's really all I got. Let me go ahead and close off on the YouTube side real quick. I need to definitely close off on here, and then yeah. So those who are watching YouTube, thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys later.